Okay, guys, here it is Friday, and August the 7th. It's about 4:30. Another interesting day for Easy Trader. For those early birds, there's, of course, your 5 o'clock trade right there. And that trade worked quite nicely, as you can see. Entry was right there at 207,750. Easily got our 4 and our 8, and then even got more, really. Uh, Came over here, and this was right after the news came out. And I don't like to trade through the news cycles like that, and so I avoided this trade. If you had taken it, it'd been hard pressed to get it anyway. So uh, let's let's move on. You can see the background. When the background on our charts are yellow like that, that means there's news. And of course, everybody knows this morning it was the monthly employment number. Came over here, had a trade fire here at 8:37, and that was shortly after the news. And I did take that one. And I only got 4 ticks, and then went and on the runners, they were out of break even. Here we are going into it's about 10 minutes to 9 Eastern, and this was a real nice one. This one fired here at 2075, and it got the full Magilla. We got our 4, 8, and 16, and pretty much done for the day. Let's take a look and see what it did the rest of the time. We come into the open. Here's one that fired before the open, and unfortunately I didn't take that one because I don't like to trade that close to the open. But if you did, you can see what it did. We're in the open, and here we had a little loser right here. This was the one that fired right there. We came right back here and got one here at 952. And went from 2073.75 all the way up to 2076.75. So we got our 4 and our 8 out of that one. Here we have one fire, and that was a loser. This one here fired. We got our 4 ticks, and that's all. Here's one that really messed us up. I don't know what in the world this went on here, but we lost on this one here. But we came right back, and you got to believe in Easy Trader. Came right back at 10:20. Fired this one. We got a 4, 8, and 16, and we're done. Okay. Here's one at 10:40. One fired, and at 2071 went up to 2073, and you can see we got our 4 and our 8. Came here, which went flat, got long again. I mean, came right back and fired again, and we got our 4 and 8. Here's one that fired right here at 10:55. We only got 4 ticks out of that one. Here's one that fired at 11:05, and we got 4, 8, and 16 out of that. I mean, it happens every day, folks. I mean, if you're not with us, you ought to be. This is only good for 4 ticks, flat on the runners. Had another one of those anomalies, but you can see it's in the lunchtime, and we don't trade lunchtime, okay? And you don't frequently see these. We had one of those earlier in the day, and but you can see when you just had that one green bar. We're coming into 1 o'clock, and I don't trade then. And here's 13:35, 203. And now we're into the 2:30 time frame, which is when, if I do trade in the afternoon, that's when I start to look at it. Had one fire here, and that got 206.6 1/4, and it went up to 206.7 1/4. So we only got 3 ticks out of that. Fired again, and this one only got 4 ticks out of that one. And keep in mind, you know, you're already at goal, so I'm just showing you what the rest of the day looks like. That's how I do these. Here's one that's fire, got the 4, 8, and all the way up to 16 ticks, and that's pretty much how the day looked here on Friday. So pretty much done here today. See everybody Monday, and you ought to be coming into our Easy Trader orientation room. If you're not signed up, just sign up, and very shortly we're going to be doing the X Trader in the orientation room as well, and we'll be doing that probably in a week or two. Probably not next week, but we're going to start a new program where we do the X Trader like we do the Easy Trader in the orientation room. So that's what she looks like. Everybody have a great weekend. See you all Monday.